Let's talk about simplifying your life. You've always had that gut feeling that there is something particular you need to lay your hands on in order to get your life back together. But you just cannot figure it out. I've been there. I've been there several times. You kind of have no clue on how to see your life in a new direction and break free from the anchors of bad habits that have constantly weighed you down. But how do you make your why so strong that it overwhelms your desire for instant gratification? And is there even a way to break free from the bad habits, simplify your life, and get it back together the way you want? Oh yeah, I think so. And that is why today I'm going to share with you 5 steps you can take to break free from any entanglement that have taken over your life and get your life back together, working for you the way you want it. Alright, so welcome back to my channel, and today the first thing I want us to talk about is to identify your triggers. You'd have to write out a list of the people, places, things, and even certain times that trigger certain retrogressive habits in you and make you back down on your resolve to go on that journey to change your life. Are you more likely, do you find yourself more likely to engage in retrogressive habits around certain people, places, times, or even things? If yes, then note those things down. Are there certain emotions that keep provoking certain experiences that you don't want to go through? Is there someone particular in your life that have a degenerative influence in your life? Because I'm speaking from experience. I realized that there is this particular person that if I am around, I tend to misbehave a lot. And so that person becomes the first on my list. Your ability to break free from bad habits lies in you being able to identify the root cause of that problem. I used to wonder why I was not losing weight even though I was constantly exercising. Then I realized that I was all the time placing myself in situations where I most often got depressed. So I tend to eat a lot of junk food because that was how my inner child dealt with depression. And once you find out that about yourself, the next thing I want you to do is to break free. And how do you break free? Get rid of all the distractions. Once you know the people, places, times, things, and even events that keep you going back to your old self, it will be very safe if you can eliminate them from your life. If it's a group of friends that keeps you going back to your drinking habit, you like to find a nice way to dissociate yourself from them because they are not living in alignment with your focus and vision for your life. You want to become a better self. You want to get into a new version that you've never been, and hanging around with people that are literally baggages of problems will only keep dragging you back into the problems that you don't want to see yourself. Sometimes it's not that friends do not want you to progress, but they're just afraid that letting you go away and shine will expose their own weaknesses and lack of control over their own lives. Don't bring into your space things that trigger you to indulge in behaviors that should belong to your past self. Next thing I want us to talk about is to swap your bad habits for good ones. Now that you know what triggers you to behave in ways that you don't want, what are other ways that you can get the same pleasure but not get into those retrogressive behaviors? Can you replace your bottles of soft drink with some flavored water or just lemonade? Or do something productive instead of watching TV for 3 hours in the night? There are some habits you don't even have to replace. You have to just get rid of them entirely because they become baggages that you cannot carry around into your new self. Next thing I want to talk about is to easing, and it's all about you not springing full speed into changing new habits because that will leave you exhausted and you go back to who you used to be within a very short time. I've seen people who started jogging this new year like crazy, and within a short time they are nowhere to be found. They're already exhausted and retired to their sedentary life because they're not even seeing results and they started too fast. You can start with little steps at a time and tighten your strategy as you get comfortable with what you've chosen to do. And you also need to remember that you cannot see results upon 3 days of jogging or doing something, but the little incremental changes that you make to your life are what to compound and bring you the results that you desire. Next thing, which is so important that everybody who wants to see change in their life does, is just that, because you never know how much impact you're going to have on your own life if you don't give yourself the opportunity to start working on your life. So one person may look forward to change with anxiety and the other person may look forward to change with excitement, but no matter which of these feelings is at stake, jumping in, starting something and knowing where to leap from is the only way to get your life back. Now, here is a bonus tip. When it comes to physical habits like exercising or getting organized in your life, you can make things easier for yourself by giving yourself cues that allows you to spring into action once you spot them. So I've been thinking of something. Why are you not subscribed to this channel? I've been thinking of asking you, yes, you, subscribe to this channel because it means so much to me. It's free and it helps this channel to grow and spread to more people. Thank you guys for watching. Until I see you next time, take care of yourself.